All right. Hey, hi. Welcome, everybody. Happy New Year's from Eargasm to you. Welcome to my new studio, aka the living room of my house. It's pretty well decorated for you, so thanks for joining us. Real quick, we are just doing this today. A good friend of mine let me know that the year is ending and we haven't podcasted all year. So we're going to do a little quick New Year's Eve thing for you. We're going to pitch some ideas to you, the fans. We'd like to hear your feedback and see what shows you guys like us to put forward in the year. And first and foremost, I'd like to apologize. We haven't put out much content, so to the people that work with me at Eargasm, Dino and Marco and Michael and the guys, they all already know, but you, the fans, don't. That I've had a pretty rough year. I lost a partner again, and then I lost my mother, and then I lost my cat. So it was really the cat that did it. I couldn't find my funny all year long. Okay, I could deal with the other two, but the cat was just too much. So I just wanted to start off by apologizing. We are going to come back. We're going to put some shows. And with that being said, I'd like to bring my special guest in today. So the first show we're thinking about doing here on the channel is Guy Talk. I'm going to bring a guest over the house. We'll just be a safe place for guys to be guys. We might tell fart jokes. We might talk about women. We might do things that are going to get us canceled. We're probably going to say things that are going to get us canceled. But the first guest is my good friend and the host of the That's So 2000 show. And he's the reason we're here today. He pulled me out of my slump and, hey, man, come on, let's do a podcast. And he's been blowing me up. So please, welcome to the kitchen chair, Matthew Scott. Come on.
Yeah. What up?
Front door to kitchen chair. It's like 4 steps. He's great. It's great.
Oh my gosh. I said I wasn't going to cry, but then you mentioned your cat.
Yeah, it was the cat too. It was a bit.
Oh.
No. If you cry, then I'm gonna cry, and they don't want to see that. It's not.
I'm too sensitive. I'm not fully qualified to be on a podcast called Guy Talk.
You're not qualified to be. You were just standing by the door asking me if your bulge was in frame. It wasn't, by the way. We didn't need a lot of frame to hide that.
Black is slimming.
Very, very slimming.
Turn sideways and I disappear.
That's an eating thing. That's the bulimia that you've got going on, or whatever what's the thing?
Right,
Yeah.
The hard work and athletic.
The athletic prowess. Would you like to tell the people your sport of choice?
No, somehow I still have a good.
Golf actually might be helping you with your physique, but I don't think disc golf is doing much for you, buddy. I don't know how many calories you're burning doing that. I mean, I guess it's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
But it's also a lot of this motion.
It's embarrassing to talk about. Like, I'm still in the closet with my disc golf.
Did I just out you to all 12 of our fans? Is that what, like, all 8 of our people now know?
Everyone knows now.
Yeah.
Yes, I am a disc golf nut.
Connoisseur?
Yes.
How many discs do you own for the people? Like, because you showed me and I was kind of astounded. Like, you had quite a few.
Probably nearing 50 discs.
50 frisbees.
Yep, and you carry about 15 at a time when you go throw around.
So you missed 14 out of 15 times is what I'm hearing.
No, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to grill the guest. I apologize.
You know what I'm going to do next time, though, is I'm going to ask the universe to help me out on the disc golf course.
Well, you could ask the universe to bring your friend, but, you always do it, like, on a Wednesday. Matt's one of these guys, okay? I have a lot of comedian friends like this. It's weird. They're all, like, they work weird jobs. But Matt's one of these guys that invites you out at, like, 6:30 on a Tuesday, It'll be 3:30 on Tuesday. He'll be like, you want to go golf? I'm like, it's Tuesday, man. Like, don't you have a job? Like, what's going on here? Like,
construction is flexible.
It's too flexible, okay?
Yeah.
It's too flexible.
Everything that I build in construction is flexible.
That's not good. Concrete walls are not supposed to be flexible, okay?
True, yeah.
A little more rebar, okay?
Drywall isn't supposed to be a little bit wet all the time.
Drywall. Drywall mud is actually not a jointing compound. I know it says it on there, but it's not a thing. Right on. That's my wonderful neighborhood. Don't know whose car that is, and we're live, so y'all gonna just have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, they got it. Good. That was nice. All right, what do we actually want to?
The houses are so far apart. I can't believe that happened.
I know, there's just so much yardage. They're so
far apart.
You know, it takes me a solid 5 minutes to mow my front yard. It's like 2 passes. It's great.
I don't even have a yard to mow.
Well, I think that maybe I'm winning? I don't know. Am I winning?
Yes, you're winning.
I don't feel like I'm winning.
You're doing well.
Oh.
You had a better year than me, and I'm the one who's always like chipper and in a good mood and stuff, and you're just always like stressed about being a single dad and losing your mom and blah blah blah. No, just
I know, and the cat. The cat, I'm telling you, the cat is what did it. It's not. You're a horrible person.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what did you want to?
I'm the Deadpool to your Wolverine.
You wanted to talk. So, guy talk. Matt had a couple things here. He wanted. I can't read my own handwriting. This is actually really bad. You asking the universe for things. You wanted to talk about shopping with Matt, your shopping experience with your one friend. And then
it's Matthew. My friends call me Matt. You know better.
Okay, I don't know. And then coffin screen. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Cuffin season. You want to talk about how?
Oh yeah, and how about like things that you have to tell your parents? Like, here's what you don't have to do anymore. I had to tell my mom something was a setup, and it was just brain rot stuff for scrolling on the internet.
Okay.
She goes, "We're about to have Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody. Matthew Scott _comedy. My Venmo Cash App is there. Please." So we're.
Did you just stop mid-story?
Yeah.
Pander?
Because I have ADHD, so the jokes are gonna be all over the place. Like the hobby hopping is why, like, one of my posts is about golfing. One of them is about disc golfing. Yes, I do both. You can do both.
At the same time?
So my mom's watching this like Picture Perfect Family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're playing a game, whatever stupid game where they're rolling a ping pong ball across the counter into a red cup. And then they pick up the cup and you see, oh, I won $20. Oh, I won $50. I'm like, Mom, you know that those denominations of value are totally rigged. They're totally staged. And it's probably actually fake cash. Like movie cash.
Why are you ruining things for your mother?
Oh yeah.
You were just talking about how you're the happy person and you're destroying your mother's fun. Yeah.
It's weird how like at a certain point it's a bell curve. You start off really naive, then you get really smart to some shit, and then at the very end, you're real fucking stupid, naive to some shit again. I'm not calling my mom straight up stupid.
I think we should move on to cuffing season. This got brutal. So. Tell me about your love life. You got some fun stories you wanted to let the people know, or you didn't want to let the people know, but now it's too late.
One of my jobs is serving tables downtown.
Okay.
And it's like the movie Waiting. Okay? Like, and me
you
personally.
You guys are not spitting in people's food and putting pubes on things, are you?
I'm not doing that. Most normal people don't get that kind of service, don't get that kind of treatment,
What kind of people don't get this? What kind of people get the treatment?
Everybody gets amazing service from me. And the one girl that I'm going out with on New Year's Day, I do want to keep that close to the vest.
No.
We're not blowing that right out.
We're blowing it out the water, baby. It's going.
What I could talk about is like how many servers I've tried to hook up with. And those are in proximity with me like constantly, frequently. Every time that I'm working a shift is the other servers there, right? And there are some really beautiful girls that come in and out of there, you know, and single ones. Couple of girls.
I don't need to know about every girl
I've slept with none. I slept with none of them.
You're going, but you just told me that you got this hot New Year's Eve date and you got another one you're turning down. So you've always got 2 or 3 in the pipe, okay? And so is that your secret?
Backed up. They're all backed up.
And yeah, it's a communal bathroom is what it is.
Dude, I started Googling today. What happens when you don't have sex for more than a year? Like, does something happen
I
to your
told you
body?
PT. Well, okay,
It's-
PG-13, but tell me what happens to your body.
It's bad for your longevity and immunity health.
Okay, so your immunity goes down, and what? We're talking. I mean, this is serious stuff.
Mood, anxiety,
Mood,
depression,
anxiety, all that.
can
But
happen,
how
yeah.
long for the longevity? Like, are we talking? Like, how many years are we shortening our lives out here?
Everybody's different.
Yeah, of course.
It depends on how often you enjoy it.
Is it like lives being shorted because they factor in like suicide? You know, like because eventually you just reach a point like you're like I can't take it anymore, man. You know, or is it like a neurological thing? Like, is it depression? Like,
no, they say it as long as a man orgasms that they'll continue to have better prostate health.
So No Nut November is actually a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Matt. This has been Eargasm. No, I'm just kidding. We're not ending there.
Consult your
urologist.
phys ed teacher.
Actually, it's 2024, and like me, you guys don't have doctors, so consult your urgent care.
Is it physician or phys ed teacher?
We're lucky if we got a nurse in 2025. Okay, if you've got an LPN in your family, low key, that's your primary caregiver. That's your doc.
If you have to work on the holidays, if you're a first responder, something like that, hats off to you.
Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna.
I still have my hair.
I'm not, dude. Okay. Anyways, I'm not gonna take. Well, whatever. Hats off to you too. Thank you. There you go. Whatever. Okay.
This holiday season, be safe.
I really didn't get much out of cuffing season from you. Like the story was way better earlier. But we can move on. We can move on to like what it's like to shop with you because you told me you had a horror story about your buddy. From me and Matt went to Ollie's today. Okay, because I'm the cool friend. I invite you to places like Ollie's, Mark's, Goodwill. That's where we're going if you come out with me.
Ollie's is a bargain discount place. If that's probably a regional reference.
It's definitely a regional thing. If you don't know, you don't know. Oh well. They had Christmas candy for like 50 cents.
Oh, yeah. But going back to sorry, really quick, cuffing season.
Yeah.
I asked the universe for a lot, all at once.
Okay, you overwhelmed the universe.
This is why like I really genuinely kind of believe we're in a simulation. Mm-hmm. No offense that religion may not be what's holding everything together. And that like what and also things that can be scientifically proven. I do deep dives on that shit. So, but I literally I said out loud, I said, please, universe, I know that you're listening. Please don't let me make any mistakes at work.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, don't have any accidents, don't spill anything, don't mess up anybody's tickets, anybody's orders.
So you're praying to be a different person,
and hope that it's my version of praying. I'm just going to ask the universe, and hope that I make good money.
Okay.
And I said, send me a sign.
Okay.
So however many things that was, I asked for a lot.
That was like 3 things. You're actually quite humble.
This shift was perfect. Mm-hmm. I made 0 mistakes, and I got a girl's number.
So I did find religion this year. I apologize, no one. Just to, you prayed a little bit to the universe and not God, and you threw a perfect game.
Yeah.
I feel like you should pray more. And you should include me. Okay? Just weasel me in somewhere, you know?
Universe, but you can, this is just, I think
you
that
can
you can do it yourself.
I just want you to end everyone, universe, and help Ryan, and then just go to bed. It's
Words of affirmation may actually work.
They definitely do. Yeah. It's a mindset thing. So yeah. I have a Jesus thing, but I don't know if I want to, because it kind of like piggybacks off of the science that you were talking about. So what kind of threw me this year, and I don't know how scientific this is, but I'm listening to a lot of podcasts and arguments about this. And
I went to church on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, so you're saved. Did you know all of the apostles died horribly? And they went to the grave swearing that they saw him resurrected, they saw him perform the miracles. And the argument from this pastor or this priest was, if you think they're lying, that's okay. But all 12 of them kept up with the lie and died horribly. None of them, like, you get what I'm saying? Like if it's a lie, at some point somebody would have broke. And that's kind of it. It's not factual, but it's kind of like you're like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, people break. Like people mess up the lies. They all had the same story. They never deviated. A couple of them were crucified the same way he was. One of them, I can't remember who, asked to be crucified
So
upside down.
nowadays they would probably be guests on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, but just imagine going on Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan gets you really high and then crucifies you upside down. You keep telling the same story. You never deviate. That was not meant to be funny, but yeah, that kind of blew my mind this year. So, all right, didn't mean to get preachy on you. We're gonna go back to our list here. I got one more thing for Guy Talk. Then we want to ask you guys what you think we should do for the new year, what shows you liked, what you didn't. In the comments, you can respond. So, but the last topic for Guy Talk was going to be: you did the universe, you did cupping season. You got to tell your shopping story now. You're deviating on this.
So I just wanted to thank you for inviting me out shopping. We found a couple of good bargains at Ollie's.
We're not sponsored.
Great buys, and
we're not sponsored by you, but we could be Ollie's. We will do this for you. Okay.
And I did some shopping just before Christmas. It was the worst possible time to go. It was completely busy. There was a line at Target that wrapped all the way around the main aisle of one side of the building, from the inside, of course. And so my buddy asked me to go shopping and meet him out there. I meet up with him, and he doesn't have his cart. He's not walking around with a cart. Oh, I'm just kind of looking around at stuff, and I'm like, all right, that's cool, whatever. He's got his AirPods in, and he starts singing to himself Christmas carols. He's got long ginger red hair, and he was wearing like a flannel and a vest over that. And I'm walking around in my black dress, kind of long black pea coat, with a cart, and him following me around like a little dog, singing Christmas carols to me because I told him how much I hate it, how Mariah Carey single-handedly fuels my seasonal depression.
Okay. All I want for Christmas.
And look, I can't say this without also saying that I grew up in a different time, but he totally made it look like we were walking around Target as a gay couple.
He was
doing nothing but pissing me off.
You enjoy when people confuse you for.
No, it's just
Matt likes
it's traumatic from the early 2000s.
Okay,
the early 2000s when you were called gay, you're called.
Buddy, you're like a good friend of mine. I'm going to let you know.
And to this day,
you're always going to get the little gay check, and people are always going to think you're younger than you are. It's just you, buddy. That's just the way it is.
The ambiguity, the sexual orientation ambiguity.
Yeah, you're too
that
good at
I get
it. You're
is unbelievable.
You're too and I get it. Like it's a game for you. You want to be open. You want to be open to everyone. You want to cast a wide net, but your net's a little too wide, buddy. It's a little, gotta reel it in a little bit. I'm sorry, I don't want to roast you. Anyways, so you're walking around the store with your buddy.
Well, this brings me back to behavioral therapy.
Yeah, let me recap.
That what's it called? Like somebody asked me one time, with all that bad shit that you went through in your life, he goes, how did you not like hurt yourself or snap and hurt somebody else? It's called masking.
I was going to say it's called healthcare.
It's the short answer.
We don't have it.
Good answer.
You'd be sitting there and you're like, well,
where's my water bottle?
I don't know. Okay,
go ahead. Yes, you wanted to ask me a question.
Okay, so you're walking around Target with your 6'7" ginger friend who's got AirPods on and is singing Mariah Carey. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is what I'm imagining. Okay, and this aggravates you. That's all he did. He sung Mariah Carey. Because this is sounding like a good time to me. I want to hang out with your buddy now.
he wasn't helping me shop for the stuff that I was like how I mentioned the one thing that I was looking for.
Yeah, he was looking for a doorknob because apparently he got a rental property and they have no knobs on his closets at all. No handle, no
drawer
no drawer handles. Nor 12. No, hold on. This is not accurate. This is a guesstimate of how much he pays in rent. That is not appropriate at all. $12.50 a month, and he doesn't have fucking handles on his drawers. What is the world coming to?
True. How is my cat supposed to open a drawer that doesn't have a handle on it?
And they have the audacity. They're gonna keep his deposit. Watch. They're gonna come in and be like, "What happened to your drawer handles? We gave you handles." I'm telling you, watch. It's gonna be immaculate. They're gonna be like,
taking those drawer handles with me when I leave.
Okay, this is good. This is good for guy talk. What's the pettiest thing that you've done when you left an apartment? Like, what was the most petty thing you ever done?
Oh, I've almost never done anything like that to anyone.
Oh, I left all my trash in the center of the living room one time.
I knew it would be trash related.
Yeah, I bagged it all up, but I just left it there.
Just leaving crap.
Because they had some weird kind of like, you can't use the trash chutes on this day, and you got to put the And I was like, you know what? You deal with it. Have fun. Sorry.
I'm working in a home right now that has several pets, and they have several accidents all over the house while we're working and stuff. And I will passive aggressively not pick up the piles.
See, but then the other end of the coin, I don't know if you've.
I'll just tell my coworker yo, careful over there.
At one place, I cleaned everything up and I mopped.
Grenade.
Just mopped everything for him. But then when I moved in, okay, no, I'm not going to say this online because I actually like this company. If you guys want to hear this story, you're going to have to cash at me or something. Then I'll talk crap about this company.
He's on Cameo.
When I'm on Cameo and these people are good to me, so no thank you. But yeah, no, the cat perds everywhere are not, it's not the move. I don't understand why people make you do construction with here's Fido. Yeah. He's the reason you're putting a new floor in because he scratched up the last one. Yes, he did. Yeah, he chewed the corner up. You saw that? Yeah, I know you saw that. We're going to leave him here while you put the new one in. What could go wrong?
Could you imagine just carrying boxes of flooring and the dog is being dragged because it's bitten your ankle?
Or it's in between your feet while you're working. You got 500 pounds and freaking foo-foos going back and forth. You're looking at the lady I'm going to step on your Pomeranian. This is going to be a dead dog. And I like dogs.
My parents had Pomeranians.
Oh,
I found my water bottle.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
This is real. In podcasts, this happens. Sometimes you have to get up out of your chair, go get your water bottle.
I know, or sometimes you got to drink your orange juice that's not spiked. All right, we're gonna.
Let me just say again, I'm 3 years sober. That's something that we can trauma bond over.
No.
So if you'd like to follow Matthew Scott _comedy.
All right. Well, I think is that all the stories you have for Guy Talk?
I didn't even offer up anything after that. If you wanna.
Yeah, I know. Well, you plugged yourself 3 times too.
Yeah.
So they've got it.
People are coming in and out of the live. I'm sure.
They've got it. They trust me. It's Matthew Scott, the That's So 2000 podcast.
Late show.
Matthew Scott Late Show. Matthew Scott Comedy. Just Google Matthew Scott and Cleveland, and you'll find this. He looks like this. Look at this face. Okay. It's beautiful. Okay. He could be you could be a Wrangler model today with the jeans and some flannel. You'd look a little cowboy hat.
I feel like Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense. Because he was dead, folks. I think I have that Benjamin Button disease.
Oh yeah, where you just get
not where I just get younger and younger though. The part where my entire life's just a bad movie.
You know what I wanted to talk about with Guy Talk, and then we'll move on to asking you guys what you'd like to see. We actually had a fun moment today, and I'm sorry, I'm just bringing this up. So I got cologne.
Let's do it.
I haven't had money for cologne in a very long time. I finally got a nice $15 bottle of cologne.
Hugo Boss.
Hugo Boss. You know, this is not the expensive stuff, but it smells like the expensive stuff. Okay. And I had to ask my guy here because
He doesn't know what expensive stuff.
No,
smells like.
no. Listen, I think it was called Brute. The most
He
expensive.
doesn't even know a Yankee Candle.
I know Yankee Candle. I get them secondhand. My family they get a smell. Okay, they get a Yankee Candle that they don't like, and I get
Confederate candle.
I get that one. I get the one they don't like. I get the 3-wick, and they only lit like 1 wick, and it just kind of like it smells like pomegranate ass. Like it's like here. We got this one, and we figured you'd like it. Like, oh yeah, thank you so much.
My parents are gonna feel personally attacked because they love their Pomeranians.
I said pomegranate. It was.
Oh, okay.
So dog and pomegranate mixed together. That's the smell.
Okay.
So, anyways, the most expensive cologne I've ever owned was I think Brute. Yeah, or Diesel. It was $40. It comes in a white bottle, got a red stamp, says Diesel on it. That was me in high school. I loved Diesel because
they stopped making curve.
Vin Diesel. Okay, no, it wasn't even his, but that's anyways.
Yikes.
So family. So I get this cologne out, and we're going in. I spritz myself, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean? How do you do it?" So we had this whole man talk of how we put cologne on. So I'd like to give the people the visual, okay? So I'm in the car. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? You go like this. You go like this. And you put one down there. You're good to go. And show the people how you do it.
Just like that.
That's not how you...
Take the hat off.
You just
directly above the head. And you just let it shower down on you.
Nah, see, this guy was out there talking.
No, yeah. No,
he talks about spritzes one. No. You were too shy. Now I'm doing it. So he spritzes it on his head. Spritzes it on his.
I didn't also spritz it on my head.
Yeah, does this thing, and he starts doing this shit. Then he does this, and then what was it? Go ahead. You're too shy. Go ahead. Show the people.
So you do, you spritz on the wrist, and then you rub the wrists together. Because if you're emoting with your hands, then you're going to be moving air circulating all around that area anyways. So this is what it was. This is the guy talk that I wanted to have with you and them. Is this guy, maybe that's what I've been doing wrong all these years. My hands don't smell good because I don't, that's what the ladies like apparently. It's the wrist. You just if you want to put your hands on a woman, you gotta put cologne on your hands. Yeah, gotta rub it in. I haven't seen someone do this since the last time I was in Sears. I was like, you could be a Sears hand model today. Like we're on the way into Ollie's, the discount store. Gonna pick up a couple Beckys with their Social Security cards. What's the oldest you've ever dated? The oldest girl you've ever been with on the camera for the people. I mean, I was talking to a girl that was a woman that was 40. Wait, yeah, she was 40 when I was only 25.
So 2 decades? No,
15
years. 15-year spread. Well, let us know what.
And nowadays, I don't even want to date past 40.
You were telling me, okay, so he didn't out the whole story with his little. He was telling me 23 is too young for him now. He's got a 23-year-old that wants, and he's like, just didn't want to go to Cancun. My back hurts. It's just not. My knees click.
I'm sober.
Now I'm sober. That's that. I started with the back hurting and the knees clicking. I always like to leave the sober out,
When she's 35 and she's still into me at 79 years old, then we'll get back together, maybe.
That's a big spread. I'm not gonna. That's a lot. I didn't think about that. That's a lot.
35
that's
to
a lot.
79.
That's whoo. You just hired yourself a nanny, is what you did. All right. That's Guy Talk is going to be a safe place for guys to kibitz. We didn't really have much for this first one. We'll have more next time. Let us know in the
Well, yeah, I got
comments.
more.
Well, we're almost over time. I want to do these for the new year. We're going to try to do 30-minute segments. We might hit 35 today. It'll be okay, but we'll do one more story after this. So we wanted to ask you, the viewers, any of you that are still with us or have made it to this part, give yourselves a round of applause. Drop a like, drop a comment about the craziest thing that we've said so far. Hey, let us know, guys. What's the oldest you've dated? Like, what was your maximum on this? Like, when you log into the Tinder app, where do you put the scroller, right? Like, do you hit 82? Where are you at? Let us know in the comments section below.
If you're already a fan of Ryan, make sure don't tell us the youngest you've
yeah,
ever
no, we're not bringing that up on purpose. Dude, why?
I went
Dude,
there.
why?
I went there.
Why? We're gonna get all kinds. We're gonna cancel. This is how it's gonna be like. I'm not even.
Stop searching for the fountain of youth.
Gee, it doesn't work that way.
PSA.
Okay. Anyway, so God, that was wrong. I'm supposed to be the dirty one. You're supposed to be the cherub. What happened? What happened? All right, so listen. Here's what we got. I'm sorry, I keep slipping in this.
Just here's
New
what we
Yorker.
should do in the future.
Hold on, I need to. I did the whole show without the button.
In the future of Eargasm
You didn't tell
comedy,
me.
we should be replaced with AI.
You can't. This looks so much better. You didn't tell me. The whole show. You didn't.
I didn't notice.
I swear to God.
I'm a guy. You think guys are gonna get together for guy talk? I didn't even want to video record
Yeah,
this.
he didn't even want to be on video. It was 2000.
So let's just do audio.
All right. Seriously. Okay, so listen.
You got a face.
One of the reasons we haven't been back, me and Marco, we've been pitching ideas back and forth, trying to figure out what show you guys want to see from the channel. Here's the thing. It's a channel of comedians, okay? Eargasm is a bunch of comics that get together. I can get you comics from anywhere. We can interview everybody. That'd be fine. Problem is, how do we grow a channel with a bunch of comics that want to be inappropriate every moment of the day? I mean, we're never going to be able to monetize anything. So I've been trying to think of things that we can do and bring a guest on. So what we've come up with is we'd like to do funny history. This is my pitch to you. We're going to do once a month. My pitch. Once a month, we'll find something. We'll find obscure fact in history, an obscure thing that no one knows or that we thought was interesting. We'll come and we'll bring it to you. One comic will be the straight man trying to give you the facts, trying to give you the knowledge, and the other comic is going to be just a complete and utter goofball the whole time. That's the idea there. If you like it, let us know. We're going to probably try that sometime in January and February. We're also debating which of our old shows to bring back. I'd like to just do one. A lot of them didn't do well. You guys know.
But we actually really love doing them.
But we love doing them. So we're either going to bring back Random Tandem, Deep Space, or the Stay-at-Home Show. Okay? One of those shows will come back. The rest of them we're going to shelf for a while. So let us know.
The Stay-at-Home Show should probably retire because that was a COVID thing.
That I really want to retire that between me, you, and the fans, but that's the one that people want back. That's the one that comics want to come back and do it again. People ask, and we're going to do it again, but then we do it, and it's like the same 5 comics. Can't get anyone to be in the crowd. So, it is what it is. That's it. I can't read my last note here, so we'll leave that go. But that's what we'd like to know. What would you guys like to see? If you have any ideas of format for 2 comics to get together in Kidbits, maybe like something animated or whatever, you let us know. We'll try it. And back to what you were saying a minute ago.
I don't know if I want to say it anymore.
You have to. It's
because
Sky Talk.
This is a joke that I thought. By the way, I started a segment on my Instagram at @MatthewScott_comedy, and then we don't have to say it when we.
That was 3 plugs. You're beautiful. You've done it enough.
And
you don't have to make it weird. It's okay.
When things that I say, because the brain is always trying to work and trying to connect things and trying to make them funny, right? Things that I say that I thought were relatively funny, subjectively funny, as you're yawning, that no one else did.
Mm-hmm.
Jokes where people just kind of roll their eyes, groan, moan, dad jokes. Like, the weirdest thing for me is that you have a kid,
mm-hmm.
and I make all the dad jokes.
Okay.
Somehow.
I know, it's weird.
I'm Uncle Matt.
You're really Uncle Matt.
I have illegitimate children out there somewhere.
Dude,
probably.
His body count is way more than you would think.
The first one that I will tell is
in the comments sections below. Please guess Matt's body counts. But go ahead.
Oh boy.
And if you're part of the body count, feel free to comment your name and the year. Year that it happens. You know.
I do condone this. I would like to see what everyone thinks.
Oh my god, dude, we're gonna have like all of Matt's exes. Please, all of Matt's exes. Chime in. Yeah, you don't have to tell us how long it lasted. You don't have to tell if it was good or bad.
Haven't heard from you in a while, Paula.
Paula.
Paula. All we did was drink. Anyways,
okay.
So jokes that I thought were
dad jokes,
subjectively funny that no one else did. So I'm gonna start off with the reggae band that I worked.
Okay.
Where they had all their instruments up on stage. I started making the joke to my customers that they should build a smoking device. I mean, these people were clearly just going out because it's legal in Ohio. People are just going out on our balcony at my work and smoking and coming back in like it's nothing. Yeah. Like it's absolutely nothing. And I said they should build a smoking device into one of those drums, and then they'd really be playing the bongos.
Okay, one more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the punchline there was the bongos.
One of the server girls there was talking to another server about like, oh, I was wearing my onesie like a few nights before Christmas, just getting cozy or whatever, and in my onesie, and she goes, oh my gosh, I swear by those things. I love them. I have several of them. I said, so what are we talking, like 4Zs, 5Zs?
4Zs. It's crazy. Wait, what about 60s? I can't figure out how to make this punchier. There's got
how about the time?
No, but there's got to be a way to get this punchier. There's got to be 1Zs, 2Zs, 3Zs, 4Zs.
Well, when I had to explain the joke is when I did that.
When I bring you home, they'll be on the floor Zs. There you go. That was good.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I did like that.
I know. It's like I'm good at this. Okay, go on.
No, except you're not.
But what is the last one?
So a kitchen worker was asking one of the dishwashers, turned with this instrument and said, where do these get put away at? And I immediately turned to her and I said, ask me a little ladle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can ask us for more a little ladle. That was all the show we have for you today. Thanks for joining us. Let us know.
A little ladle.
Let us
see you in 2025.
Let us know in the comments which show you like, which one you don't. If you like Guy Talk, if you'd like to be on Guy Talk, you can email me at eargasmcomedy@gmail.com. You can hit me up directly if you've got my number. Or
can we arm wrestle
my messenger. We are not gonna. Next show we'll arm wrestle. We're over time by 3 minutes. Thank you guys for joining us. Check out Matt. Go ahead and tell me your podcast one more time.
All right, that's called the So 2000 and Late Show. We're gonna try to revamp it for 2025. So check up on the 2024 episodes. Get those views up or listens up. We really appreciate it. It's gonna take grassroots, to get us to continue to grow, and asking the universe once in a while.
All right, I asked the universe that you guys give us some comments below and let us know what you'd like to see. Thank you so much, and have a happy New Year, everybody.
Peace.
Happy New Year. The button's all the way over here.